Hi everyone. In this video, we're going to learn about what a marketing funnel is, why do we use it, and how you can use marketing funnels in your lead generation system for your business. So if you see this diagram, it talks about your possible audience and where all can you market. If you see the bigger circle, it tells you that this is your scalable market. What it means is this is the total audience size that you can market to. Now, at each stage, there are pros and cons. There are a few characteristics of the audience that you should understand before starting your marketing activity. So, scalable market means this is the total audience size of your product or service, but this audience is right now unaware of their problem. That means they do not even acknowledge that there is a problem. If they don't acknowledge there is a problem, they would never find a solution. And if they don't find a solution, your product and service, which targets a specific problem set or a solution set, they won't be even searching for it. So, what scalable market means is this is the total audience size of your market, which might or might not be interested in your product. Then comes the addressable market. Addressable market means they are aware of the problem, but they don't know what the solution is. For example, if there is a person with a family of 3 members and they're facing difficulty commuting from one place to another. So this is a transportation problem. Every day traveling and using public transport makes it really hectic for all the family members. So this is a problem they're facing. So this audience set is aware of the problem. They're used to their current situation, but they haven't actively started looking for a solution. So this is the addressable market. Then within the addressable market, there's a small segment which is the available market, which means that this segment is aware of the problem, is also aware of the solution, and they're actively looking for a solution. But right now, they're confused of which specific solution would suit their specific needs the most. This is again based on their budget, based on the trust, based on the process they have to go through. So a lot of factors come into play when you're talking about the available market. They're completely aware of the solution. They're right now confused on which specific solution would solve their problem statement in the most efficient manner. So this is called the available market. Now let's understand what is a marketing funnel. Okay. The first stage is called the awareness stage. This is also called the top of the funnel stage. What it means is customer right now is getting aware of the problems and what are the possible solutions for it. So at this stage, which is called the awareness stage, the customer is trying to diagnose his or her problem and trying to understand that where exactly is the problem and how to address that problem statement. Okay, at this stage, the customer right now is not ready for your product or a service. Right now, that person is only in the awareness stage, trying to find out how to solve his or her problem in the most efficient manner. This is also called the low intent group from a business perspective. Now, why is it called low intent? Because right now the customer is not ready to make a purchase. The user is still in the discovery phase of assessing his or her problem and trying to analyze which is the best possible solution available in the market. So hence, this is also called a low intent audience. That means their intent of trying or buying your product or a service is very less. So from a business perspective, there is no use trying to sell at this stage. This is where educational content will come into play, because right now the customer sense is not ready to buy anything, but the customer is ready to consume content and ready to discover which are the different options available. Okay, so this is called the awareness stage. After this stage comes the evaluation stage, where customer knows that there are a set of solutions available in the market, but trying to find out which is the best solution which meets his or her problem statement. Now, there could be multiple solutions being offered by multiple different companies. Since you are a business, there would also be a lot of competitors in the market which are offering a similar solution as you are. So the customer right now knows what the solution is, but trying to evaluate what are the different solutions in the market which are available, and based on their budget, based on the process that needs to be taken care of, based on the brand sentiment, there are a lot of other factors which come into play at the evaluation stage. So this is also called the middle of the funnel. Here is where the customer is trying to understand the different solutions and trying to make up their mind that this could be the best solution for me. This is also called mid-intent audience, where the chances of making a purchase are higher than the low intent, but not as good as it should be. Now, after this stage comes the purchase stage. Once a user had their share of research done, once they are ready with the solution, now they are ready to take the next step of a purchase. Now let's understand this with the help of an example. Now let's say there's a person, his name is Sam. He wants to buy a car, but he's confused if he should go for and buy a hatchback, sedan or an SUV. Okay, so right now there's a clear problem. This person doesn't want to use public transport. This person knows that there's a problem and the person wants to solve it by buying a car. Okay, the car could be because Sam needs it, or because his family needs it together. So let's define each and every stage, which is the top of the funnel, middle of the funnel and bottom of the funnel. We're going to use Sam as an example to see how his customer journey evolves over time and how he transitions from top to the bottom of the funnel. Basically, how he is going from low, middle to the high intent audience. So in stage 1, Sam is thinking and discussing it with his family and understanding the needs from a car. Based on the budget, size, mileage and other factors, he's considering different options. So right now Sam is in a confusion stage. Sam knows that there's a problem. Sam is trying to address that problem with a car, but is confused on what kind of car does Sam want. If he should buy a sedan or an SUV or a hatchback. Okay, so that's the stage 1 for Sam. Now Sam is considering different options based on his needs and as well as keeping in mind the family needs. So when he's traveling in a car, he might prefer a sedan, but now other factors are also there because now his family is there. So he might consider an SUV. Now he's considering those factors as well, that would a hatchback also suit, because Sam also has a dog. So he wants to make sure that the dog while traveling in a car has enough space to lie down. So that also becomes like a parameter for Sam. So now Sam has decided that he wants to take an SUV. So he's chucked away the options of a hatchback as well as a sedan. Now Sam has entered stage 2, where he is much more clearer about his choices from a car. He doesn't want a hatchback or a sedan, he wants an SUV. And why is that? Because he wants a bigger car which can accommodate his wife, his son and his dog. Now he is deciding which brand to go for. He is deciding between Maruti, Hyundai and Honda. So this is the stage 2 for Sam, where Sam has decided that this is the kind of car that I want, but is confused and trying to understand which brand he should go for. Okay, so this is the stage 2. Now you see how Sam has transitioned from a low intent to a medium intent audience. That means initially when Sam was in the low intent, Sam did not know what kind of car he wanted. But as and when he started researching on different search engines or asking for different opinions from his friends or family members, he came to a conclusion that an SUV is what would meet his family as well as his own requirements. That's when he has entered the stage 2, which is the middle of the funnel content, and this is also the middle intent layer, where he is still not in the purchase decision, but he is still trying to discover what are the different options, discounts and brands available. After a bit of research and asking his family or friends and doing some more research online, Sam has finally decided to buy a Hyundai Creta. Now he's taken the test drives from different brands. He's gone to Maruti, he's gone to Honda, he's gone to Hyundai, he's taking the test drives, he's trying to understand from different brands what are the needs that are getting fulfilled from each of the cars. It could be the technical features which are inside the car, it could be the mileage, it could be the comfort of the engines. There could be a lot many factors which are influencing his decision. So at the end of stage 2, he has decided and he has entered the stage 3 that after trying out different brands, now he is ready to pick up Hyundai Creta. His budget is around 20 lakhs, and now at stage 3 he is looking for nearby dealerships, nearby discounts and offers to make the purchase. So at stage 3, Sam has finally decided that this is my car, this is what my budget is, this would fulfill all the requirements that I have from a car. So you understand how the problem now transitioned to a solution. At stage 1, he was completely confused. That was the lowest intent. So he was still trying to discover what he wants from a car. Once deciding the type of car, now he's trying to explore the different solutions available in the market. Different solution means the different SUVs which are present in the market from different brands. Okay, so he's trying to discover all those solutions. Now, based on customer reviews, based on feedback, based on what the actual product or service has to offer Sam, at stage 3 is when he's finally decided that Hyundai Creta is the car for him. So this is where the purchase decision is. So right now, this is the high intent audience. This is the bottom of the level audience. This is where Sam is ready to make a purchase. This is when, as a business, as a company, as a brand from Hyundai, car dealerships or online advertisements or anything which communicates about discounts, offers within the month, what benefits they can avail if they make a purchase right now or within the next 1 week. This is what will comprise of all the sale activities which should happen. Okay, so this is the high intent audience which is ready to make a purchase. So you understood how Sam transitioned from stage 1 to stage 2 to stage 3. This is a marketing funnel for Sam. This is a customer journey that every customer goes through, especially when the product or a service is costly. Okay, if the product is very cheap and is something that they need on a daily basis, they would not have to go through this journey too often. They would instantly make a decision. But whenever a product or a service, the cost goes high, this is a usual cycle for any customer that they go through. So through Sam, now we were able to dissect and understand what a marketing funnel is and how it's used for a customer journey. Now let's get to the next step of why do we use marketing funnels. We use marketing funnels first to understand the customer journey, because if we don't know what the customer pain points are, what are different questions which are boggling their minds at every stage, we won't be able to market them effectively. Once we know that at each stage these are the set of questions that the customer have in their mind, we can have some targeted communication based on what kind of searches are happening and what they are looking for. Once we also know that this is what they're looking for, we can start generating a specific lead generation mechanism for each and every stage. We can also have a proper conversion optimization for our funnel, because we already know that the low and the middle intent audience are less likely to convert. Hence, it's better to show them a different communication, which might be more educational in nature and not towards a sale. So in that case, we will have better conversion rates based on whatever funnel that we are using. We can also segment users based on the journey they are at. Once this segmentation is done, we can properly create an ROI targeted sheet where we'll be able to know that these are the spends and brand spends and ad spends that we've had, how we can track the profits that we have made from them. This will also not look too much pushy. So instead of pushing salesy ad towards the first 2 stages, we can push educational ads for them so that the customer is retained, their brand value is still recognized, and at each stage, consumer is also taking necessary steps to transition from each stage. Now let's come to how do we use marketing funnels. Now, how do we use marketing funnels? So we'll use the same example as Sam here to understand how social media ads can help draft a specific communication for each stage of the audience. Now let's say the Now let's say someone like Sam is at stage 1, which is the top of the funnel, which is audience 1. Here the communication will be very different. The communication will be more towards which is the right car buy for you. Because right now at this stage, Sam is still trying to understand which car suits his and his family needs the most. So here at audience 1 stage, where Sam is at top of the funnel audience, the right communication will be around what is the right car for you. When Sam transitions to the next stage, which is audience 2, which is the middle of the funnel, here is where communication 2 will come into picture. Where communication 2 will be mostly focused on, if you have decided to buy an SUV, these are the features available, and these are the different brands which offer an SUV, and these are the different advantages and disadvantages of different SUVs which are present in the market from different brands. That will be communication number 2, because here audience 2 is still at the discovery stage of which SUV is the best solution for their family needs. So communication 2 will talk about the best options available in the market and why a specific option might be better than compared to other choices. And at stage 3, which is the bottom of the funnel, is where audience 3 is present. Now Sam has transitioned from audience 2 to audience 3. This is where the bottom of the funnel audience is there. Here, a different communication will come into play. This is communication number 3. This is where the discounts, the offers, the deals, the service availability, dealerships near you is the kind of things which would be communicated to the customer at this stage. Because the customer has already decided their car, the customer is right now trying to look at different dealerships, different offers, and then making a conscious decision of where to buy it from. So this is where communication 3 will come into play. So you noticed how Sam as a customer transitioned from audience 1 to audience 2 to audience 3. Now based on the product or a service, this can take a week or a month or a couple of months. So higher the price of your product or service, the higher the time taken by the user or a customer to come at a decision point. So based on each of the stages, any brand or any company for that matter should craft their communication accordingly. So every content piece or every branding technique or every marketing technique should focus on each and every stage of the customer. And the intent of the brand message and communication and marketing activities is to smoothly flow a user from top of the funnel to middle of the funnel to the bottom of the funnel. They should do their marketing activities in such a manner that they smoothly take a user from stage 1 to stage 2 to stage 3. So that at the end of stage 3, they're able to easily communicate their offer, which will convert the consumer into a paid customer. So this was all about marketing funnels, what marketing funnels are, why do we use it, and how they are used in action by different marketing activities and campaigns. Hope you found this video really useful. I'll see you in the next video.